You are an entrepreneur, a professional, a speaker, or a coach. And although you've come a long way, it's time for you to take it to the next level. We've got you. This is the Author to Authority podcast. We'll help you use authority and influencer marketing to build your business stronger and faster by publishing a book. You'll hear from guests that are thought leaders in sales, marketing, networking, communication, social media, promotion, and business leadership. Let's do it. This is the Author to Authority podcast. And now your host, the extraordinary word ninja, Kim Thompson-Pinder.
Welcome to the Author to Authority podcast, and today it's just me, your host, Kim Thompson-Pinder. And I just wanted to take a few minutes today and just give you a special Christmas message. First of all, I'd like to thank you, listeners, for just making 2022 just a fantastic year on the Author to Authority podcast. You have no idea how much I appreciate you as listeners. And I'm looking forward to 2023, and I've got even bigger plans for the podcast, but I will make some of those announcements in January. Today, I just want to focus on a couple of things that I've learned throughout 2022 that I am hoping is going to help you as we move into 2023. And there was 5 things that just really resonated with me this year. And the first one is change comes when you least expect it. If you've been listening to the podcast for any length of time, you know that this year was a huge change for me and my family as my husband retired and we moved across the country for him to be able to do something that he has wanted to do for many, many years. And it was not something on our game plan. It totally came out of the blue. And so sometimes change does come. And you've got to decide, are you going to go with it or are you going to stay where you're at? And I just want to encourage you that to seriously consider it, because sometimes change is not good, but most times change brings new things with it and things you didn't anticipate and grows you in ways that you never thought possible, which leads to number 2, you can do more than you think. And with the moving this year, it's the first time we've really moved. We lived in the same house for 30 years. There was times we thought we couldn't do it, but you know what, we did. And we did it successfully. And that kind of leads to number 3. 2 weeks after moving to Nova Scotia, Hurricane Fiona hit. And, you know, the storms come. And sometimes they come when you least expect it. And that was such an interesting experience, and just fully trusting God in many instances, as we didn't even have house insurance yet. But I'm just so thankful that when the storms come, you know who you can rely on and who cares about you, and people come together. And so when the storms come, try not to ride them alone. Let other people in to help you. They're the ones that give you the strength. And you know, that leads to number 4, which is trust. I've had to trust God and trust others for many things during this journey of moving across the country. And I've learned that you can trust, that there is a better plan out there for you. And sometimes you have to go through the hard things to be able to see the good. And finally, restarting isn't always bad. Throughout this process of this year and just things in my business, I've had to restart a lot of things, including even my websites. My websites went down, and just the process of transferring them, I lost them. And so with moving here, I also lost some momentum in the business and different things. And I've just decided, you know what? It was a good time to restart. There was things that happened outside of my control, but I chose to, instead getting upset and trying to, figure it all out, I thought, you know what, why don't we just restart some things? And there were some things that I've been wanting to do, and I thought, you know what, this is a good time to restart. And so the last end of this part of this year has just been about preparing for 2023. There were things that were outside of my control, so I chose not to get upset about them. And now I'm planning for 2023. And all I can say and all I will hint at is there are some exciting things coming for the Author to Authority community in 2023. And I am so looking forward to you being a part and for us being able to pour into you in a bigger way and help you to create the business that you want in 2023. So as I close this out, I just want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. Yes, I do celebrate Christmas, but whatever you celebrate this holiday season, I just want to wish you the very best. May it be a time filled with family, fun, friends, blessings, time to rest and reflect, and a time to prepare for 2023. So this has been Kim Thompson-Pinder on the Author to Authority podcast. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you on the very next episode. Bye now.
You've been listening to the Author to Authority podcast. The extraordinary word ninja, Kim Thompson-Pinder, has helped over 200 entrepreneurs, professionals, speakers, and coaches write and publish their books that have become incredible marketing tools for their business. And many of those have gone on to become Amazon best-selling authors and have used their books to land high-level clients and get on big stages. We hope you've enjoyed the show. Make sure to like, rate, and review. And we'll be back soon. But in the meantime, hit the website at www.authortoauthoritypodcast.com. See you next time.